What it do? What it do, y'all? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy Memphis Kiwi. You can follow him on my Instagram at memphis.kiwi. You can follow the brand page at kiwivisuals.tv, man. So, bro, who we sitting here with today?
Y'all already know what the fuck going on. It's your girl, Big Pimp. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at _1BigPimp. Facebook, Tink the Dunn, TINKDA Dunn. And yeah.
Alright, for sure. So, what's going on with you, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know, today a new day. Blessed to be alive.
Yeah. For sure. Now, we was talking a little bit off camera, and you told me you just started rapping this year, though, huh? Mm-hmm. So, what inspired it?
Well, I lost my little brother back in 2019 and he wanted to be a rapper. So for me, it was really more so just living out his dreams. I got a song called Why Rap that's going to be my first drop, my first single that's going to basically give y'all a little more insight into what I mean by that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, his dreams was to be a rapper. I went to Soulsville. It's kind of like a music school in Memphis. So
East Memphis, I know what it said.
It's in the South, yeah.
Okay, I thought it was East Memphis. Okay.
No, we in the South. So yeah, I went there. So I got a musical background. I was already singing all of middle school, high school, writing music. So it was just like kind of natural. And it's like I kept trying to do all this other shit. God kept telling me, do music. I'm telling you, do music. And it's like, yeah, since I started doing it, everything just been falling into place, working out. So
yeah, for sure. So to go back a little into your upbringing, did you grow up both parents, two-parent household, mom, pop? So like, how was that?
Well, okay, so I grew up I grew up with my mama. My mama was a single parent up until probably like I was 8 years old. Then she got married. About 8. She got married in 2009, so I was 8 years old. My daddy was in the military and stuff, so he was always out the country traveling, stuff like that. Then my dad died also like later when I was 8, so that was that. And I grew up with my stepdad. That's who said it on me. Okay. This is my dad, that's my stepdad. Mm-hmm. Both of them played a real big role in my life, so yeah.
Yeah. So when they passed away, did you kind of like was it kind of hard? Did you hit a rough patch in your life, or kind of like it just prolonged type shit?
When I lost my dad, I went like straight off the deep end. But I was 8 years old, so I didn't know how to like handle death. I didn't really know how to wrap my head around it. When my mama first told me my dad died, I started laughing because I thought she was playing. But then like the longer I was looking at her and she wasn't cracking no smile, I'm like, oh, this bitch for real. So like that was like, I don't know, that was a real hard time for me in my life. I was doing a whole bunch of shit I shouldn't have did. That's also in my song, Why Rap. And then when my stepdad died when I was 20, that was also a dark place in my life because that was 6 months after I had just lost my little brother. So I was already depressed, and that just kind of pushed me off into the deep end.
Yeah. So at the time you was 20, that was 2019, right? Or 2018?
I was 20, so it was 2021.
2021. So how old you was now?
No, it was 20. I'm lying. It was 2020. I was 20. It was 2020, I was 19. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So how old you is now?
I'm 24 now.
You 24. Okay, so with everything that you got going on now and stuff like that, how do you feel about it? Because I had saw you perform. Where you perform at?
Brinson's, and I'm gonna be there tomorrow. Okay. I'm there almost every Thursday. Shout out to John. But yeah, I'll be performing at Brinson's Lounge most Thursdays. You can catch me there. It's on Madison downtown.
Do some of this stuff so if they was to come and see you perform, would they see some unreleased music that you got, or not all this shit, like this shit that you?
Not all my music right now is unreleased, only because I want to do this shit right. I don't want to just drop music and don't nobody know my name. You feel what I'm saying? So just by going to Brinson's, I'm already building a fan base with people in the city. Just by doing other shows, I'm building a fan base, getting people to know my name. So when I drop, it's like, oh, I was already fucking with her. I've been waiting on her to drop this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you'll hear a whole bunch of unreleased shit at Brinson's. Tomorrow, I'm doing a new song that I just recorded. So yeah, that whole extremely unreleased. Ain't nobody heard it for real. So come check me out.
Yeah, my bad. I ain't trying to cut you off.
You good?
What made you get into the music? Like, I know you said your little brother, but like, was it always something like you knew you was gonna do it? Like they kind of motivate you to pop out more?
It is kind of something I always knew I was gonna do. well, really, I ain't even gonna say that. It ain't something I knew I was gonna do. It's something I knew I could do. Like, I knew I was good at writing music. I knew I could sing. I knew I could rap. But I'm very critical of my own music. So it's like, when I hear some shit, I'm like, I fuck with it, but is everybody else gonna fuck with it? Maybe let me say this, so let me do that, or say this a little different. So it was really more so me being in my head that took me so long to actually start rapping. Cause ain't that I didn't think folks was gonna fuck with it. It's just like, I do so much. There's like I knew folks gonna be like, oh shit, now she rapping. Like, cause I do hair, I do nails, I do lashes, anything you could think of, I'ma do it. If I can do that shit, it's in my capabilities, I'ma do that shit.
So you basically like a hustler type shit.
By any means necessary. Get $1 by any means necessary, whatever that mean do.
Yeah, for sure. So talk a little bit about that, your other business that you got going on outside of rap, because you do, like you said, you do nails, hair, and all that type of stuff. How hard is it to balance all of it?
I mean, I wouldn't even say it's hard to balance, because like when it comes to nails, it's just something I figured out I could do. I started doing it, and it just was up from there. Like, my clientele came naturally because I already knew so many people. When it comes to hair, I don't do like hair for real, bitch, I ain't braiding, but I do install wigs, I do lashes. I kind of started in high school. So in high school, I missed them days when there was no bills, just straight money. But in high school, I was selling lashes, I was selling hair. So it's kind of like, I was already having motion. So when I got to college and I started doing nails, it was like, shit just kept going.
What college you went to?
Tennessee State University, Big Blue.
Went to TSU, so you ended up graduating, you got a degree in all
I
that.
didn't graduate, I don't got a degree. TSU, clear my balance and I'll be back. But yeah. I ain't graduated from TSU because I have a balance with TSU that I ain't rich yet, so they can't get that.
What you mean a balance? What you mean?
Like, I owe TSU $20,000.
For what? What you?
Before tuition and fees. But the crazy part about it, like, I was a veteran affairs student the whole time through college, but VA started playing with my money, so I couldn't pay them what I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So TSU let me ride one semester without paying them. Then the next semester, VA still was playing my money, still ain't got that Department of Defense, you know? Yeah. But, so it was like, they looking for me to pay them, I'm looking for them to pay me, so it's like, shit. But yeah, TSU cleared my balance, I got 1 year left, go let me get my little degree. Yeah,
for sure. Who your top 3 artists in Memphis that you mess with, female-wise?
Oh yeah, because the one that was finna roll out my lip was not a female, but I definitely fuck with Carbon. That's probably like my top. And then True Dexter, she ain't dropped music in a little minute, but
the Savages,
man,
she dropped it so fuck. She was so bumping though.
Man, like when she dropped her little solo album, I'm telling you every word for word. Like, I was really fucking with Dexter. Like, I really fuck with Dexter. And then the Savages, like you said, they ain't dropped in a minute. They promised us some shit this summer that we ain't get. I ain't fucking with it, but yeah, I fuck with the Savages too. On God.
So who your?
Oh, and it's this local artist that I've been seeing at Bristol's by the name of P Money. She hard. I fuck with P Money.
P Money, I know P Money. We supposed to got an interview and it never did happen. But we'll get to that. Who are your top 3 male artists?
Big 30 is my favorite fucking rapper.
Big 30.
I love Big 30. Jay Woo, I fuck with him. And recently, Trey Slime, I fuck with him. Yeah. Trey Slime been coming with some shit. I fuck with him.
Yeah. So, all them type, I don't know the Jay Woo dude, but Big 30 and Trey Slime, I actually know Trey Slime. Like, all them like hardcore rappers. You like that hardcore, like rap type shit?
When y'all listen to my music, y'all gonna understand, but like, I like some shit. Now, I ain't promoting violence. You feel what I'm saying? I don't fuck with senseless killing, but like, if you fucking with me, what I said is what I said. You feel what I'm saying? But like, nah, I really fuck with that. I don't know why. I'm not like a soft Summer Walker, SZA type of bitch. Like, I like that hard shit. Like,
so when they not to get too much to your person, so when they do that transition over to the type of guys you're attracted to too? Like, are you attracted to like street tough guys?
I wouldn't even say that. No. And hell no. Fuck no. I was fucking with this nigga that was like real, and yeah, fuck no. But it's not like I won't talk to a street dude, but that just ain't my type.
You gotta have potential.
Yeah, like, you gotta have some street in you, but not be in the streets. Like, you could sell drugs Like, you can scale a little bit, but like a nigga who want to go slide on their ops every day, like, nah.
Could you date like a regular dude come home every day?
Hell yeah, I did that.
I'm talking about like he not from there, but he like from Cordova, Germantown or some shit.
I've done that, but obviously it didn't work out. Like, I'm not a soft female, so it's like a soft nigga just ain't.
What makes a nigga soft though? Like, what makes him soft?
If I could tell you sit back and shut the fuck up, and you sit back and shut the fuck up,
oh God, yeah.
You're not my type. I need somebody who's like, who the fuck you talking to? Like, not talk to me crazy. I ain't never had no nigga put their hands on me.
Oh God, yeah, it is.
But like, yeah, just know how to put me in my place respectfully.
But why would you want to tell a dude shit for, like, you just want to test him?
No, like, if a nigga pissing me off and I just have a real bad mouth, so if I'm like, shut the fuck up talking to me, and you shut the fuck up, the respect is gone out the window. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, if we just in the heat of the moment in the argument, I'm mad and that's some shit I say. Like, that ain't how I talk to niggas on the regular that I fuck with, but like, if I'm mad, it ain't no telling what's gonna come out my mouth.
So with you being a rapper, you finna step into this entertainment field, you have biz stuff like that, you do realize like you gonna be around your value gonna rise up, and you ain't gonna want to fuck with like peons no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel like I thought a lot into that, because I know that I'm a blow. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yeah.
So it's not. I don't even got like. I don't know, because I always felt like if a nigga fucking with me, when I get to the point where I want to be, it's kind of like you didn't help me get here, so I really don't even want to fuck with you. So that in my mind, that made me think like I want somebody on my level. But then when I thought about it some more, I'm like, it's nothing wrong with a regular nigga. Like, I could literally, and then I don't really like niggas who like being in the spotlight, like going out every weekend. That's not my type of nigga. I like a quiet nigga that sit back, chill, because I'm already rowdy enough.
So you want the attention, like the attention already up on you, so you don't want.
Yeah, I need a calm to my storm. I don't need another storm. You feel what I'm saying? That's too much going on. And I want him to still have motion. I still want him to do whatever it is he want to do, pursue what he want to do. But niggas who like the spotlight, that's just genuinely not my type. This start like, shining, sorry. This start shining, it's a little too bright. I don't need no clips coming over my shit. Like, I just need.
So you want it, ain't nothing wrong with it, you just want it all on you type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. I heard you talk about earlier, because I had one on your page too, how the death of your little brother. Do you mind like going into that? He got in it not unreleased songs. He got in it like a YouTube channel or something like that. Like, check out a couple of songs. No,
he passed away in 2019. So we got like old videos and stuff. I probably got some on my phone still, like him rapping, just him freestyling and stuff like that. Like, we used to sit in the car and like freestyle the dumb shit. Like, it was, yeah. But when he died in 2019, he got shot in North Memphis on the 700 block of Looney. And it's just, I don't know, that was just like, I really couldn't believe that shit. Like, he wasn't no square. You feel what I'm saying? He had a mouth on him too. He wasn't really in the streets, but he fucked with the streets. Cause he wasn't shit but 13 years old. So it's like he was always with the niggas that was in the streets, but he really was in the streets. I don't really want to get into the person who killed him, cause it's a complicated history there, but it was just some shit I couldn't believe, honestly.
Where was you at when you found out that happened?
I was at home. I had just woke up. My phone was like constantly ringing, and I turned that hoe off while I was asleep. Then I got up, turned my phone back on, called my mama back, because her and my sister was blowing on my phone. And my mama was like, DeMonte dead. Like, as soon as I answered the phone, I was like, what? And I just woke up. So I'm like, stop playing on my phone. Like, you play too much.
Was she screaming and stuff like that?
No, she was calm as hell. That's why I didn't believe her. Like, my mom and my sister, they play extremely too much. So in my head, like, this shit was a joke. Because my mom and my sister was both calling my phone at the same time. So I'm just like, y'all playing, I ain't got time to play. So I called my sister. She's literally like screaming and hollering. Like, I can't even understand shit she's saying. So I'm like, but I called my little brother, but this is biologically my first cousin. But he grew up in the same house with me. His daddy was in jail. Yeah. And, you know, other shit going on the other side. And so he lived with us for a majority of his life. He was back and forth between our house, his mama's house, but it was like extended long periods of time where he lived with us. Yeah. And so when I called his mama, and she was like, she ain't answer the phone. One of her cousin's friends, somebody answered the phone. I'm like, is Demonte okay? And she was like, nah, he didn't make it. I ain't had no more words. I just dropped to the floor and like start screaming. Like, I couldn't believe that shit. That was really like 13 shot. What? Like, my mind was just blue. That was before kids was out here sliding and robbing. Like 2019, we ain't had YNs yet. So this is like,
that's when kids was kids. Like the kids were, they was developing into that, but like it still went.
But they were still kids. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I couldn't believe the shit. Like now, if you know some shit happened like that, everybody be like, "Oh, there's some shit that happened every day." But then there wasn't no shit that was happening every day. So I was literally like without words.
So if you don't mind me asking, like you said, I know you don't. We ain't gonna say the person who did or nothing like that. Was the person his age?
No. This is like they was 18 and older for sure, but. Yeah, I can't even get into what I want to say without saying too much.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So everything else that you, how your family feel about what you walking into with your rap and being in the entertainment industry and stuff like that?
Well, actually, my family has been very supportive, and I didn't think they would, but like my mama, she at every single show screaming the loudest. My little sister that came to one of my shows. My big sister, who I ain't really on the best terms with right now, she was supporting when we was on talking terms and shit, you know. Yeah, my cousins and shit, they come out to my shows. I went to my family reunion. Everybody wanted to listen to my music. Everybody wanted to hear me sing. So my family, they really are supporting me. My cousin is actually the person who tagged me under your
the post,
that post you made, ASAP. She a Chicago rapper. Yeah.
That's your
that's my blood cousin.
For real? Yeah, I supposed to interview her, but she said she don't be down here like that. The girl, she like I forgot what you call them people. She's not like a regular person. I don't call her regular, but there's no offense to her though. I get what you're saying though. But you got family in Chicago?
That's where my mama from. My mama from Chicago, and so I got family up there. You know, I really only been to Chicago the times that I've been for funerals, but I've been multiple times. But it's like almost every time I go is for a funeral.
You think you'll ever move out of Memphis?
Most definitely. I used to live in Nashville. Like even when I wasn't going to TSU or like I took a semester off or something, I still had an apartment in Nashville. Actually, very highly considering moving back, but Nashville food nasty as fuck. So that's like I was literally cooking every day. That's the only reason I don't want to move out there. It was like I was coming home so much, for one, because it was so close, and for two, because I wanted Crumpies or like All Stars or Debo's. Like I just wanted wings for real. Like they wings nasty as fuck. So,
if you was to move out of Memphis, where would you move? Where have you all visited?
I've been a lot of places. I just recently went to Texas for the first time, to Houston. I hated that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I think it's overhyped like a motherfucker. Like, I think y'all should definitely calm down on the Houston wave. I've been to Atlanta multiple times. I love Atlanta. Like, I love Atlanta as far as like visiting, but I would never live there.
Why?
Day traffic. I'm a slide. I love to slide. Like, I love to drive fast. My foot is always in the gas. So it's like in Atlanta, you cannot do that shit. Like, traffic is always like this. Yeah. And it's like Nashville, it was the same way. But when I lived out there, I used to work for this company called U Villages. So
yeah, I know U Villages.
Yeah, so I was always at work when the traffic was bad in Nashville. Like when I went to work and when I got off work, it was no traffic. So it was like, I ain't mind the shit. But like being stuck in traffic in Nashville ain't no hoe either. But yeah, no. I've been to North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, DC,
so
Florida.
Been around, basically. You've been around.
Colorado, Nevada, Phoenix, California.
Do you like Phoenix? Do you like the West Coast?
It was hot as fuck. Like,
I mean, I try to tell you, this a big ass change, bro. From here to me, this shit so different. Like
it was that. Like the people was cool. I saw way more white people than I'm used to, but they was all cool. Like because I ain't gonna lie, being around a lot of white people make me uncomfortable for obvious reasons. It ain't like I have a problem with white people. It's just it makes me uncomfortable.
If they around too many black people, it's gonna make them uncomfortable. Yeah, they might not say it, but it's the truth.
It's the truth. So when I'm around like a whole bunch of white people, just make me uncomfortable. So I was like kind of uncomfortable at first, but like nah, they was cool as hell. It was was just hot as fuck out there, like especially in Phoenix, like going into the mountains and shit. And yeah, it was hot as fuck. Like I was finna pass out everywhere. I came back home 2 skin shades darker, like, and it's a different type of heat. Like Memphis get hot, but it be like humid hot.
That shit up there.
That dry heat is like a completely different story. Oh God.
Yeah, for sure. So you don't think you'll ever move to like Cali and shit like that?
I couldn't see myself living like. I could see myself having a house in Cali, like, you know, for business purposes, or like if I need to go out there for some shit, I ain't gotta always get Airbnb. I can just have my own shit. But like, as far as live there permanently every day, nah.
For sure.
I feel like Memphis, as much as I have a very love-hate relationship with Memphis, but I feel like this gonna always be home. Like, I don't know. If the young niggas don't get no better, it might not be. But I feel like Memphis gonna always be home for
like,
real.
Cause it's Memphis culture. Like they just like what we
yeah,
stand
like
for and shit.
Nobody else get it. Like, and that's why I'm so appreciative of being from Memphis. Cause like when I went to TSU, I joined this organization called Whoa, Big Dubs. But yeah, so I just was looking at all my sisters that I was like going into the organization with, and I was just looking at all our differences, seeing like people who from the West Coast, they so soft and feminine, and they don't raise their voice, they don't be mad, or
it's a good thing though.
Yeah, it is. And then like people from up north, like they just super square ball, if you ask me. I don't know, no offense to y'all, but and they rude as hell, but it just like they be trying for something.
Let me make sure that's still recording too.
But yeah, it's like they just be trying too hard. Like up north people just rub me the wrong way for real. But then I just was looking at it like, you know, these people, they ain't had the same life I had, which means they didn't learn the same lessons that I learned. They didn't view a struggle the same way that I did, because, you know, everything was given to them. They didn't really have to work for it. They didn't have that hustle mentality. It was more so, something go wrong, let me call my mama, let me call my daddy. Like, I can call my mama. My mama, she do come through. My mama is A1. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But I got out of the habit of calling my mama for everything, because it was more so like I had the mindset of, okay, my mama got other kids and she can't always do for me. But they didn't like have that mindset, or just like the way I look at the world. Like, I feel like people from other places don't view the world the same way as Memphis people. And if you ask me, we got the best way of thinking. But everybody might not agree with that.
I'm kind of from Memphis, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Memphis. So I do feel like the Memphis people, we do got a mindset up on us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna go get this shit regardless. But there's some people in other places, I heard they got
not like Atlanta, they like a hustling ass city too. But it's like, where did they get that from? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like even with the music wave in Atlanta, like I feel like everybody looked to Memphis, and then when Memphis got a wave, everybody get on that bitch and ride it. And then they try to be like, oh no, this came from here, this came from there. Like, no, that's Memphis shit. But okay, like Atlanta is like Memphis on steroids, because everybody moved there because it's like safer, and then, you know, they ain't got to worry about the same shit in Atlanta that they got to worry about here. But in reality, like, I feel like Memphis really is the trendsetters. Like,
how do you feel about Memphis dudes? Like what we stand for and our character and stuff like that.
I really feel like it depends. Like, I was just having this conversation the other day when I was watching your interview with my brother Tay.
Which interview I was watching?
When you asked, like, do you think Memphis people have like a different mindset based on if they from different parts of the city?
Yeah.
And I honestly feel like it is a difference. Like, North Memphis niggas think one way, South Memphis niggas think one way.
I'm from Raleigh. We think a certain, like, if you put a Raleigh in the South Memphis nigga together, like this South Memphis nigga, it's a little bit more rougher over there. So of course they gonna think that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wish I recorded the other day. I was at the studio, And my producer and his homeboy was sitting there going back and forth, like having an argument. But as my producer was talking, I'm like, what part of Memphis you from? He like, the Bay. I'm like, you sound just like a North Memphis nigga, fool. Like, he was basically saying, break a bitch, I'm gonna get money off the hoe.
What's wrong with it?
Like,
though? Like
it should. If bitches going for it, duck these hoes. It's my name, Big Pimp. It ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I am with these niggas. If you going for that, then I'ma duck your ass on God.
Yeah.
So it's nothing wrong with that. If a bitch going for that, then the bitch going for that. But like how his homeboy said, if you fucking with a real bitch, fool, she's not going for none of that shit you talking about. He talking about hoes gonna pay to be around me.
But see, I'm glad you said that though.
Be around a nigga.
See, I think people like that, they trying to, I know offense to dude, I'm not saying him, but just people, dudes, period, dudes who think like that, when you trying to break on a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't, this not, they make it sound like it's a horrible thing, you know what I'm saying? But basically, a lot of these women, and if you ask me, a lot of women need direction. So what she's doing is, she's paying you for your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of women,
please,
what I mean by that,
yeah, you can rally, alright.
No, listen,
no.
What she's doing is, she's really not, you're not taking from her. It's the first time she needs your leadership, and bitch don't know what to do with money no way. You know what I'm saying? So what you're doing is, it's like a fair exchange, and you elevating her life. That's how I feel about it though. I'm not just gonna take no woman money.
And that's why these bitches going for that. But see, hell nah. See, cause y'all make it sound good. Like if I was a square ball ass bitch, I'd be like, yeah, you so right. I know bitches who get niggas they whole taxes, whole child support checks from the other nigga. Like, I know bitches like that. But me personally, Bria LaChantier, I'm not going for no shit like that. And I just feel like it's a...
So you won't give a dude no money if he needs some money? This messed up to me.
No, it's not if he needs some money. Like, I fucked with a nigga, like, and I gotta talk about that too, but it's like, at first when we first got together, he had his own apartment, his own car, I had my own apartment, own car, we both was working, all type of shit, we had our own motion. We dated for a little while, we decided to move in together. He got rid of his apartment because I had a 2-bedroom, he had a 1-bedroom. And like, he came in, he was paying all my bills, buying all the groceries, fixing my car, putting gas in that motherfucker. I never wanted for shit. So he ended up getting like 2nd and 3rd degree burns to where he couldn't work. And I had just had surgery and shit, but I still came home, seen by my nigga, and made sure he was straight. I started paying all the bills. I started getting all the groceries. I started making sure gas was in all the cars. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no problem with helping a nigga when he fall off. Like, if a nigga doing everything he was supposed to be doing and he fall off, of course, I'm gonna be there to pick you up. But like, it got to a point where he didn't want to go back to work. He was just wanting to sit home and play the game, and he just got so used to me doing everything that he felt like he didn't have to, and that shit ain't going on. Oh God, that shit, like, no, I don't know.
So, because in my opinion, I see nothing wrong with. So let's say for instance like this. You open up you a multi-million-dollar motherfucking lash business. You fucking with this dude. You know he wanna open up a barbershop, or you know, he gonna use me for example.
I'm gonna buy my man a barbershop.
Now hold on. He got like he got the media company. He want to open up him a studio or something like that. He be like, hey baby, let me get this. Would you give him like front him $100,000 just to support his vision?
If I have $100,000 to give, and this is my man, not no nigga that I'm fucking with, not we just start fucking off and you trying to get a come up. No, like, this my man. He was there for me when I didn't have this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, even if like he came with his own shit and he fell off and he like, damn, I really want to do this to like try to get myself ahead, try to get back in that position. Like, hell yeah, I'm fucking my nigga. Especially if I know you have the work ethic to make it what it needs to be. Like, if I know that you're lazy as fuck and you're gonna take this $100,000 and invest in some shit and then not keep maintaining investment, like, I probably would still help him, but I would probably have more of a hand in it than he would probably want, because I wouldn't want to see my $100,000 go to waste. But like, yeah, if that's my nigga, like, I don't care. Like, I'm the type, like, I'm a Pisces, so I'm a giver. I'm a lover girl in real life, but it's like, these niggas make it to where I can't be a lover girl and I gotta be a piece, so that's what it is. But so when I find me a man that make me melt, then yeah,
so what made you name yourself a pimp? Like, why you say big pimp?
So I was literally sitting thinking about like, okay, what do I want my rap name to be? So a lot of people call me Tink, like in the streets, whatever. Like when I used to drag race and go to comedies and stuff, people was asking my name, but I didn't want to get in my government name, so I was just like Tink. It was like literally the first thing that popped in my head, and everybody that just stuck. Like everybody just kept calling me Tink. So then that's when but it was like Tink at first. So everybody was calling me Tink. I went from Tink to Tink 2 times to Tink. So then I just started calling myself Tink the Don. Then it was like when I was thinking about like a rap name, I was like, okay, I could just use Tink the Don, but I don't just rap. I'm an artist. I sing as well. So it's like I didn't want to name myself Tink and then everybody be looking for Tink, the other Tink. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I wanted something original. I didn't want to be like everybody else. I wanted something to like set myself apart from the crowd. Some shit that was gonna make you look twice. Like what she say? And Big Pimp is just really like for one, because at first it was like I was like, I know I want big because the biggest fuck you talking about. Yeah. And then I was like, what can my name be? And I was like P. Cause the P is capital. So I'm like Big P, but then I ain't like how that sounds. So I'm just thinking. Then I'm like, okay, Big Pimp. I fuck with that. Then I wrote a song and I said Big Pimp, and I'm like, oh yeah, Big Pimp on God. And then it was like, that's some shit that's gonna make you look twice. Cause when folks hear Big Pimp, they start looking for a nigga. So then when they see a female, they like, oh, let me see what she talking about. You feel me? Like Big Pimp, what Big Pimp talking about? Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, bet, man. So, man, like I said, I'm looking forward to everything that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Definitely some interesting topics that we touched on. I heard you say you're a Pisces. I'm an Aries. So, how you feel about Aries dudes? Like, how you feel about this?
I really couldn't say. Most of the Aries I've interacted with in my life are females, like family members and stuff. I ain't never really talked to a dude that was Aries. So I really wouldn't know. I just had to go see about him. But like, I don't fuck with Geminis. And I don't fuck with Libras. I don't fuck with them. Yeah. And Sagittarius, man. And Pisces, man, I'm not gonna lie, they hit or miss. Like, I got a brother named Dre, twin. Like, and me and Dre, we just like literally locked in from day one. And he like a real nigga. And even when I see him interact with like the females he talk to, he don't be on dirt. But I know Pisces men that are sneaky as fuck, manipulative as hell. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm manipulative as hell and sneaky as fuck. So it just, it's like, it's hit or miss.
But that ain't no good thing if you manipulate though. Like,
well, I'm manipulative in the sense where like if I'm not getting my way, I'ma cry about it. And the niggas that I be fucking with don't like to see me cry. So it's like if I start crying, then I know I'm gonna get my way. But that's manipulative as hell because I know crying is gonna make me get my way. So
do you feel like it's just a female thing too though? Like a lot of females just like that?
I wouldn't even say that. Like I feel like everybody is different. But I feel like it's just hit, like I said, it's hit or miss. You gonna either get a manipulative ass female or you gonna get one who just like straightforward want to be a love girl. Like, I used to want to be a love girl. Like I tried a total of 4 times and I just cannot. Like as far as like real relationships, like really trying to be all in with a nigga, I tried 4, hit or miss. Like females, it just depends on the female, what they been through, how they try. Like I said, I tried 4 different times and my last relationship just drained the fuck out of me, and it just made me want to do niggas the way that I do them.
So what do you feel like most guys mess up at when approaching? Because I'm gonna tell you how I view women. Like me personally, I view women. Like, I feel like y'all the most beautiful thing walking the planet. But at the same time, for real, I want me. I gotta have something. You gotta bring something to the table that's gonna benefit me, because I'm gonna bring something to the table that benefit you. And it can't be in a bedroom. It gotta be like you gotta go and conquer the world type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I view women as like y'all are business too. We both business partners.
Yeah, I view the shit as the same way. Like I look at a relationship like a business. I feel like y'all both using each other to get to the next level, but it's not, when you're in a relationship, it's not necessarily using, because we're both trying to get to the same place. Our goals align. We're a team at that point, essentially. But I feel like in this generation, I really honestly, I say it's all the time, I feel like I was born in the wrong generation, because like, why did y'all fight for women's rights? Like, okay, voting cool, but who want to go to work every day? Like, I feel like women should have caught the entrepreneurial wave like back then when they was fighting for rights. They should have been trying to start businesses instead of going to work, and then a man can go to work and get them the money, and then they make the business. Then the business gonna flourish because the woman is putting her all into the business, but the man is providing the money. That's my, like, if I could be in an ideal relationship, I would definitely probably just want a business partner. Like, love is cool, but love is dangerous. Like, and I feel like niggas go wrong when they feel like they want something else and don't just say that. Like, if you feel like you want something else, you want to fuck with somebody else, you think this bitch cute, like, go do what you please. Like, I'm a type of bitch, I respect honesty. So if you just say, like, yeah, I'm not feeling this no more, I want to fuck with somebody else, and I had a nigga do that before, I respected the fuck out of him. I didn't stalk this man, I didn't break his windows, I ain't put sugar in his gas tank. I let him go on about his business.
But it would have been like that if he lied, though.
Come on, it's been like that before. Like, if you lying, like, you lying dead in my motherfucking face, and you telling me, like, oh no, I want to fuck with you, I love you, and then you go fuck with another bitch, I'm finna make you and this bitch life a living hell, because you could have just said that. Like, I'm Jesus Christ.
But most guys are like, when they do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really just be want to go out and fuck other women. They really don't be liking them.
And
they really just want to fuck them.
Like, and you can say that because we can do the same shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
nah.
See, no, that's where niggas fuck up at. Y'all want y'all cake and y'all want to eat it too, and that ain't how that go. If you want to go fuck with other females, why can't I go fuck with other niggas?
It's just not. They're not right. If that's the case, that's some pimping.
That's not
like
right.
That. Nah, I don't know. I don't think.
I feel like it's niggas always try to say it's not the same, but it literally is the same. Sometimes females just look at a nigga and be like, oh, he attractive, like, I fuck with him, but I went on a date with this nigga, and I came from date. My friend was like, how was the date, friend? Shout out to Miss ARP. She on a whole bunch of my songs, but she asked me how was the date, and I told her, I was like, you know, I fuck with him, he's cool, but he couldn't be my nigga, but you know, I fuck with him. Like, niggas who have certain mindsets just can't be my nigga. Like, any nigga who feel like giving a bitch money is tricking you can't be my nigga. And it's not even like give a bitch money on the first date, you feel what I'm saying? But if you're fucking with somebody and you can't fuck with them, I just can't tolerate that type of mindset. Like, because I'm the type of person, if I'm fucking with you, I'ma fuck with you. If you need me to help you, I'ma help you. If you fall short and I need to pick you up, I'ma do that. So if it can't be vice versa, and you, like North Memphis niggas, they think everything trick and they can't do shit for a bitch. They need a bitch to bring everything to the table. Like, I can't fuck with no nigga like that.
Yes, yeah, you got a point. Because I don't think that trick, to me, a trick is a nigga that goes out and pay for sex. That's what a trick is. A nigga who deliberately give the bitch money in her hand, and that's tricky. But to me, if you fucking with a woman, you know what I'm saying, she needs something. It depends on how long you been. I ain't doing it if we been talking like 2, 3. Nah, I gotta know what you about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't gotta, but like, if you let it slip to me that you ain't doing no shit like that, cause like I be asking all type of questions like when I'm getting to know a nigga, and it's just really to pick your brain and see where your head at. But like, I can't, like, my producer, the type of nigga he is, I couldn't fuck with a nigga like that, because it's like, well, he's one of my producers, but cause I don't want my other producer to be confused when he see this and be like, I ain't say that shit. But one of my producers, like, I couldn't fuck with a nigga with his mindset, because it's like, you think a bitch finna pay to be around you. Yes. You think a bitch finna give you everything. She going to work 2 jobs just so you can be straight and she can be straight.
So like, I'm not fucking with that though. Like, if it's no diddy, no gay shit. If some women do pay for dick though, like if your sex is good enough, some women will do that.
I know they do, cause like, it's this nigga, he on my Snapchat, he sell dick, and I know bitches paying for it. I know a bitch who did pay for it, so I know that bitches will pay for dick. Like, but there just ain't no problem I have. Like, I don't have a problem where niggas don't want to be around me. Like, I literally cut every nigga that I talk to off simply because like, I need to focus, I need to lock in. Like, niggas cool, they gonna come and go. Like, but just
could you what if a dude, like, you ran across a dude, like, he meet every bar, but could you date a dude like if he's 6 whack?
No.
To me, I'm not fucking with no woman for 6. I just can't.
It's not for, like, I'm not gonna fuck with a man for 6, but that's just like something that come with it, and that's part of it. Like, if you can't satisfy me sexually, then no, I'm sorry. It was cool fucking with you, you know. You checked all the boxes, but No. Nah.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with this shit. This how you feel.
Yeah, I feel like because a nigga wouldn't fuck with a female who wasn't pleasing him sexually. Like, if a female checked every box and a nigga was like, damn, her coochie be dry, he's not finna keep fucking with this dry coochie bitch. He's gonna go find a bitch who pussy wet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's the same thing with females. Like, I don't think size matter, but if it genuinely just ain't hit no shit, like I really just can't fuck with that. And it's no hard feelings. And I had that happen before. Like, I was really fucking with this dude, and I felt like he was perfect.
But let me ask you this: was you? Because a lot of times, bro, like you say, I talk to different women. I'm fucking women all day, every day. That's all I do. But do you feel like that? Because a lot of times women just be like, they got to be sexually attracted to you. It don't even, size really don't matter. She just got to want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, y'all be liking these dudes, but y'all don't want to fuck them.
Yeah, so like my first boyfriend, he, it's just like, I feel like love got a lot to do with it too. Yeah. Like when it comes to sex, like, because when we was talking at first and we was having sex, like I thought that this nigga had the best shit in the world, but when I wasn't in love no more, and I wasn't, like when I fell out of love, I stopped being sexually attracted to him. So it really got a lot to do with how a female feel about you, because your sex really can be whack, but because the bitch is in love, it's like, oh my god, this is the best shit I ever had, but it's really not. You just in love.
So you just, okay, I get what you said. So it's basically like, sometimes niggas shit can be whack as hell, he just don't know what he doing, but the simple fact that the woman be like, I just love him for him, she'll overlook all this shit.
I ain't even gonna say, oh, it feel different when you in love. So I ain't even gonna say overlooking, it just feel different when you in love. But then when you out of love, it's like, you can't be turned on by a nigga who constantly doing shit to you. Like maybe some bitches can. I know bitches who stay with niggas for years and they dog them. But this just ain't that. Like if a nigga ain't, if you're cheating and shit, or you just doing all this extra ass shit that you know I'm not fucking with, it's gonna make me stop fucking with you as a person. And then when I'm not fucking with you as a person, it's nothing your dick can do for me. Like it don't matter how big it is, it don't matter how great it was before, it's nothing that your dick could do for me at that point.
So if a guy was to approach you right now outside of the sex and all that, like if he was like, you know, because you kind of tall, you know what I'm saying? I'm like 5'8", 5'7". So if like he was tall, you know what I'm saying? He was like handsome and in shape and all that. Would you fuck with him right now? No, because you just still focus on what you got going on.
I'm still focusing on what I got going on. Like right now, like it's this one nigga, he just be beating my block down. Like he called me every other day and be like, damn, we ain't gonna stop playing. I'm like, I'm not playing. Like I already told you what's up. But it's just really like I'm trying to focus on myself. And if a nigga wanna fuck with me right now, you just gotta be my friend. Like on God. And it's nothing, like I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. I feel like friendships build the best relationships. Like, and if you my friend and if you here just supporting me, being that person, that's gonna make me wanna fuck with you even more, because now I know that it's beyond sex for you. Now I know that like you fucking with me as a person. You want to see me grow. But like a nigga who just, no, I want to be your nigga, I want to be your nigga. No, you want to fuck and you know that you're not going to otherwise. So like, yeah.
For sure. So before we get up out of here, tell them where they can find you on Instagram. Do you got any EPs, albums, anything finna drop?
Yeah, so I am about to start dropping a whole lot of bangers, y'all. It's gonna be some back-to-back singles. I got a photo shoot coming up. I got a video shoot coming up. So lock in with me. Follow me on Instagram, because that's where I post most of all my content, on Instagram at _1BigPimp. You can find me on TikTok at the same handle, _1BIGPIMP. Facebook won't let me change my name to Big Pimp. So that is still Tink the Don, TINKDA Don. I don't have a release date just yet, but I will hint at the fact that next Friday I might be dropping a little something for y'all. But I definitely gotta get back in the booth and gotta re-record it. Like I said earlier, I'm a perfectionist, so I want it perfect. So I'm gonna re-record the song just one more time, and I'm gonna drop it and give y'all what y'all been waiting for.
I bet. So man, y'all go check her out and stuff like that. Y'all subscribe to the channel. We got way more content coming, and I'm looking forward to working with you. It was nice working with you.
Oh God, it was nice working with you too.
For sure.